All right, let's just talk a little bit, man, about Kevin and his growth that you've seen since he came to SMU. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's been a huge growth, right? Last year from being a backup quarterback to this year, week 4, taking over the job. He had a great year, right? And I think he did really good on the field, but even better off the field. And that goes to the type of person he is, and I think that's what's going to keep allowing him to have success in the future.
And how excited are y'all to have him coming back next year to lead this team with, like you said, a good year under his belt and to build off the success he had this season?
Yeah, super excited, right? Last year's first year being a starting quarterback. Now he has a full offseason of being a guy, diving into the film, learning a lot. So we have, really big expectations for him. And I know the type of guy he is. He's going to, take advantage of it and have a great year next year, God willing. So it should be good.
Well, when you work with him in the offseason, what's something this offseason that you want to work on that you want to see him improve on going into the next year?
Yeah, I literally just talked to Kevin about a couple days about this, but just diving into everything about the game, right? From protections to coverages to knowing our offense in and out, just knowing everything about the game and kind of taking that next step as a future NFL quarterback, just to take that next step and just continue to grow and get better.
Well, and speaking to the future NFL quarterback, how important was it for him to get those reps at Penn State this year in a playoff game in a big-time moment like that, big atmosphere? How important were those reps for him?
I think it was super important, right? Obviously, it wasn't our best showing, but it's going to be a really big learning experience for him going forward in the future. The sky's the limit for him, and him having an experience on the road in front of 100,000 people is just going to make it that much better for him next year.
Let me talk to you. Go ahead and put that up there.
Yeah.
The mic. Let's talk about the conferences, the realignment, and all of that.
Yeah.
How stable do you think that's going to be for the next 2 to 3 years? Because I think more change is on the way.
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I think college football is changing every 6 months for us, right? We have different rules every 6 months. So as far as conference realignment, hopefully, we love the ACC. I think it's one of the best conferences in the country. So whatever we have, we're gonna play ball and make the best of it. But I probably could see it change in a couple of years. We'll see.
I do want to wonder that the travel. Everybody talked about the travel with the ACC specifically going coast to coast. What was the travel like for you guys?
It wasn't that bad for us. Thank God. We're in Texas, so we're local. No, not local, but in the middle of everything, East Coast, West Coast. So, going to Stanford, going to Miami, it's all going to be a 2.5 hour, 3 hour flight for us. So, we're blessed to be locally in the middle and have pretty easy travel.
Nice to meet you.